Hey everyone, this is Josh from before, and I'm here with Soul Crusher from McFarlane Toys Spawn Wave 2. And I was in the middle of working on some customs. I was spray painting, and Amazon dropped this off, so I have paint all over my hands. I'll try not to get any of it on Soul Crusher. I truly have no idea who this character is. Every time I try to pick up Spawn, I read it back in the day. I probably stopped reading around issue 70-something. Every time I try to pick it up now, usually it's like a milestone issue, like 300 or something. It just seems like nothing has happened in between like now and when I stopped reading it, which was a bazillion years ago. And it never seems like anything important is on the verge of happening either. So I picked up Spawn's universe. It was just not holding my interest. This box looks really incredible. This character could hold my interest. I love the design here. And I love this box, but there's a lot of empty space on this box where they could be throwing artist credits. You know, Todd, just like treat this thing like an issue of Spawn and, you know, show off the names of the people that made this super cool box and everything on it and everything in it. Like I said, Amazon dropped this off, delayed multiple times, but he's finally arrived, and I think he's in stock and shipping on Amazon right now if you're looking for him. Let's get him out. All right, so first things first, this guy's cool as shit. I love how they put paint on his cape here that's all ratty looking, and it's got an extra sense of dimension with that paint on it. Love the sandy weathering, the rusty look to his weapons, and I love the asymmetrical details on his outfit. Come in for a closer look here. Take a closer look at this fantastic cape. Looks very ratty, looks like cheesecloth, lots of snags. Great looking detail. They've put some, they've tried to do some dry brush weathering on the gas mask here, although I don't know if it totally hits all the sort of curves of the sculpt in quite the right way, but appreciate that they put some paint on it. And in fact, it looks like they went a little too heavy on the paint right here on these little pouches. Looks like maybe that paint's laying a little heavy. But I love the design of this character. I love this one shoulder pad, Mad Max style. The other one's covered with his cloak draped over like this. See if it gets much movement. Really nice, soft, pliable material that's kind of fun to work with. It seems that like his head and his neck are one piece. Like the head itself isn't articulated, but that it's coming from the neck. So we get a little bit of movement out of it. But it doesn't seem like there's going to be a ton of range. Let's try to... Trying to loosen him up a little bit, but I don't think there's a ton of action there. And then his shoulders... Oh, I thought this one might be a little bit more constricted because it was shawl, but it gets up almost to a full T there. And then rotates. He's got this butterfly. I know it's not a true butterfly, but I call it that. This larger socket that allows for extra movement. And I really like it for the subtle body language adjustments that you can make. It really does allow for a wider range of poses. The bicep cuts awfully tight. Seems like it's kind of starting to run into the torso right there. This is really a nice little detail here. His gloves have these sculpted in little flaps opened up that when you bend it at the elbow there, they move out of the way and allow you to get a full double elbow range of movement out of that. That's really nice. That's just a really satisfying little touch when you're playing with it. The glove on his forearm is a part of this sleeve that completely covers the ball joint in there, which really constricts the movement of the ball joint. It doesn't seem like much more than rotation is going to happen. Although this one's a little maybe more opened up. Yeah, all right, maybe I spoke too soon. Looks like it's freed up a little bit. So it looks really good. It covers the ball joint entirely. Just so from a cosmetic standpoint, that's excellent. He's actually kind of a little bit more forward crunch than I expected, considering all these straps and stuff. Which I love all these straps. You know, the tactical look is, you know, a little overdone sometimes, but this it looks really cool, and it doesn't necessarily look like I've seen it a million times. I really dig this guy. Oh, man. Just excellent range in the torso, which I was not expecting at all, just given all these straps and belts and stuff. And you can see the way these straps are engineered. I'll take his gun out. These straps that are meant to appear connected to the holster on his leg here, but they're actually loose, separate pieces. So you can move his leg and not be constricted by these being attached. It's great. He doesn't have a ton of hip rotation, although maybe when you get him, I guess he gets a little bit more hip rotation than once you lift the leg up a bit. Oh, so this guy might actually, I mean, look at this. You can get him into a full crouch, which is really amazing. And come down to these ankles and these really excellent looking boots with all these laces going up to his knee. Look at the way they've done these ankles, which is instead of the ball joint that we're used to here, we've got this point of rotation right there, another point of rotation right there, and then, whoo, look at that. And the toe, oh man. If they start doing all the ankles like this, whoo, this is really exciting. I mean, it's got a little, you could see that the pin's there, but at that point, who cares, man? This thing looks out of sight. Man, even like his tube runs into this tank and on his back there, and got all this detail under here, you know, where you'd never even see it because this thing hangs over it most of the time. Love it. Even the detail on his guns. Let's look at these guns. This assault rifle here with this nasty looking bayonet on there. I wish it had a little bit more of an edge. And then scope, the ends of the scope flipped up. It looks like it's rusty looking. It looks like they've done the base color is like the rust color, and then they've done a dry brush of like gray or silver on top to give it that weathering, give it that patina. And then this is his handgun that has a little extendo barrel, and it looks like a little bit of paint on there too, just to give it a little bit of life. Love it. Never heard of Soul Crusher in my life, but he's my favorite character now. This guy's the shit. I got to get a second one of these guys already now. And like I showed you, that gun does go in that holster. Let's take a look at Soul Crusher next to Cygor and Kickstarter Spawn, and then let's swap out Kickstarter with Mortal Kombat. You really see how big Cygor is next to this guy. You gotta kind of, and let's throw in Violator. Let's throw in Gunslinger. And let's throw in Clown. Pretty dope. The new Spawn line, it's been a lot of fun. You know, they don't look like they used to back in the day, but you know, you can actually play with them now. So I appreciate that. But Spawn or no Spawn, who cares? This guy's just cool looking. Must have. I must have like at least one more, because this guy's probably going to go become pieces of a custom. Great fodder pieces in there, you know what I mean? Soul Crusher. Go out and get it. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.